Our final qualification match underway. One coral goes up but doesn't quite stick for to be determined. On the other hand, Cardinal Dynamics does make their coral go up. Error code 0 on the blue lines has scored 1 and they score a second coral up on the 4th level. Cardinal Dynamics just doesn't quite make it back before they can score that second one. As we enter the teleoperated period, drivers step forward and take control of the robots, and 7034 has been pretty quick to round out a cycle from the human player station over to that reef, scoring 1 on the 4th level. 6696, Cardinal Dynamics trying their best to score up in L4, and they do. Lake Monsters has made their way over to the red side of the field and are sitting on top of an alley in front of that human player station. I don't know if they'll be able to right themselves because their alliance partners cannot come over to the red side of the field to help them. Meanwhile, on the blue side, Beavertronics has made their way over from the red side so that way they can try to play some defense against 1425 Error Code 0. But Error Code 0 decides that that's not worth it, and they go over to the human player station on the other side of the field and make pretty quick work of grabbing that coral. Their alliance partners, Bite Size, do the same, and Error Code places one coral up high. This seems to be a race for the 4th level of the reef on both alliances, with 1 minute remaining in this match, 66-53 at this point. Error Code 0, 1 up and good on that 4th level of the reef. Over on the red side of the field, Lake Monsters still desperately trying to unstick themselves. Their elevator is going up and they're wobbling all over the place. Will they be able to catch one of those swerve wheels on that algae or not? We will see. Cardinal Dynamics and 7034 to be determined, returning over to the other human player station as they're going to have to share, since Lake Monsters is now blocking one of those human player stations. Both robots moving fairly quickly to grab coral from that coral station. Over on the blue side of the field, 1425 lines up but decides to give up on grabbing one of the algae as the end game approaches. Bite Size seems to have a coral stuck in their robot, and Beavertronics is up in the air right at the end of the match. 1425 Error Code 0 is also up in the air by a pretty good margin. To be determined's up in the air. 3 robots airborne at the end of the match. Preliminary score is 94-68 as we enter the alliance selection. Final scores for qualifications to you in a moment. Let's take a look at the final score of the qualification period. And the winner, the Red Alliance, walking home with 110 points against Blue Alliance's 82 and 5 ranking points, solidifying Cardinal Dynamics into the 4th rank, dropping Error Code